Hey, what is up everybody, it is Saintsfan and welcome back to another episode of Touch Up Tuesdays. This is a series where you guys submit really awesome paint jobs and I show them to you. Now this week's is going to be a little bit different. I know we actually haven't done one in a while on a Tuesday. I included the Dubsta one last week, and this one we are going to be using the Vapid Blade, as you're going to see in the video. But before we get into everything, I want to ask you guys a few little questions about this series and how we can move forward with it. So this week's episode, we only have 2 colors, plus we have my customization guide for the Vapid Blade. And I asked you guys who came up to the live stream last night if we should continue this sort of method where we have 2 colors for like any car, and then 1 color or 1 like customization guide for the car that we use. So like for this week, like I said, the Vapid Blade, we have 2 awesome colors that can be used on any car, and then we have like a really sweet customization and how the car should look, or like how I have my car, how I think the car looks the best for the Vapid Blade. I don't know, that's just one idea I had. Also, a lot of you guys did like the modded color idea, so every now and then, you know, every other week we might do a modded color, because obviously the options are endless with those. But the problem is, you guys need to tell me some modded colors, or like leave me a crew link or something to a modded colored crew so I can see what that modded color looks like, because it does take a while to test out the modded colors or the crew colors, because you gotta like, you know, dashboard the game, and it's just really complicated. But let me know how you like this format, and let me know if you want me to keep the menu. There's actually not going to be a menu on this episode, just because there's only 2 colors, so I don't know how I can do that. I mean, if you guys want it, I'll try to include it, but if not, then we won't do it. But anyway, getting into the first color, we have Emerald Blue. Now this one is a metallic galaxy blue mixed with a bright green pearlescent. And one thing I will say, both of these colors do have a white secondary, which personally I think goes well with both of the colors that I show. But this one is pretty sweet. I really do like the blue and the green. I'm pretty sure I haven't done this one before, and that's another thing that just getting into like the later episodes, you know, right now, I've done so many colors, so I'm sorry, you know, I'm trying not to choose colors I've done before. And like I said, I did this in live stream last night, so a lot of you guys said we haven't done this color, so if you want to come on my live stream and we test out these colors, then you can do that. But this is a really nice color. I really like it, the way it stands out in the sunlight. The blue and the green work perfectly together, and it actually kind of reminds me of the car from that movie called The Green Hornet. I don't know why, but you know, it was pretty cool. But it's still a pretty awesome color. Moving on into the next color, what we have 2 different variations. So they're called Stormy Bay, that's what we came up with. And the first variation is, it's a metallic midnight blue with a diamond blue pearlescent. This one gives it a nice light blue, and this one's pretty sweet. If you are going for a lighter blue, this one is nice, and especially when you go out in the sunlight, the diamond blue, it really stands out compared to the, you know, the midnight blue. And I really do like this color. I think it looks awesome, especially with the white secondary color. But the next color, the next variation of this Stormy Bay color, is the same thing, metallic midnight blue, but instead of a diamond blue, we're going to go with a harbor blue pearlescent, and this one gives it more of a darker blue. This one is a really nice color again, if you don't like the light colors. It almost reminds me of like a really rich, dark navy blue. It almost has a hint of purple in it, but this one, it looks sweet, and again, with the white secondary color and the white walls on the rims, I think this one looks awesome. But that is it with the colors. Now moving on into like the customization guide for the Vapid Blade. So for this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dechrome all the bumpers. The reason I like this car is you can pretty much make everything in this car like the same color. Like you don't have chrome or anything. As for the exhaust, as you see, chrome tip exhaust, just because I think it looks cooler. As for the grille, again, you can make these look or have the same color as your car with the sports grille. That's why I decided to choose it. Hood, like there's all these other ones, but let's be honest, the Gasser hood is absolutely awesome looking. These other ones we can get on any other car, but I don't think the Gasser hood you can get on any other car. That's why we're going to go with that one. As for the lights, I decided just to keep it stock. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, but stock just to keep it with that like old look. License plate, obviously we're going to go with the black one. Roll cage, you can put a roll cage in. I decided to because it looks pretty cool. You know, it just gives that hint of white. If you're using a secondary color, it makes it stand out more. Spoilers, we're going to go with the drag wing, just keeping it simple. Suspension, this is the most important part. You're going to have to drop this thing all the way down to make it look the best in my opinion. And then moving on into wheels, we have the lowrider and then classic rod. For the wheel color, I just went with black. I mean, if you want to change the wheel color, that's fine. You know, black, it just goes with everything. And then wheel accessories, obviously, to get the white wall, you got to use custom tires. And then I decided to throw red tire smoke, and you'll see why in a second here. The color, one of the colors I absolutely love on this car is red. And that's what we're going to do here in a second. But window tint, we're going to go with pure black. Getting into my favorite color on this car. So this is actually quite a weird combination. So we have lava red as the primary, and then for pearlescent we're gonna put wine red. Now it doesn't do much, but I'm gonna compare it to some of the other colors like the Torino red and the actual regular red. And I don't know, man, it's a really nice red color. And a lot of you guys told me that we haven't done too many reds on here, so that's why I decided to throw this in here. But I really like the way red looks in this car with the white secondary and the white on the wheels. You know, it looks amazing. It's a nice bright color for this old time car. And this is probably one of my favorite cars from the DLC. Just the way it looks, the way, you know, the muscle car. I love muscle cars. So yeah, that's it with this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Again, if you have any colors or any paint jobs for next week, let me know in the comment section, especially if you have any crew colors or modded crew colors. Let me know like all the values of that stuff in the comment section too. Also, like I mentioned at the beginning, I did live stream this last night, me trying to go through all the colors and stuff, so I'll probably do that and make it like a weekly thing every Monday. So if you missed it yesterday, then come back next Monday, although I will probably be live streaming later tonight. But it was a fun time. A lot of you guys were submitting awesome colors and we were testing them out. So if you don't follow me on the live stream, definitely go in the description and follow me so you don't miss when that stuff happens. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, boy, Saintsfan, I'm out. Peace.